Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Coaching Think Talk. Right? It's a brand new week and it's Monday again, so it's time for me to be with you. I am Coach Tindy Hoya. I am a certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and this is coaching for relationship. This coaching conversation is for married women or women in living in partnership who wants to create a shift for a better space for themselves in the relationship. Here, we talk about shifts in mindsets, behaviors, habits, attitudes. In short, we talk about anything and everything about your relationship. And my mission is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity and womanhood, to be a suitable helper of their husband, to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from. And please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. You can also share your hashtag #PackMyBagMoments to bless others. You may also give some shout outs to your friends or to the people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. And if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay. I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for joining me this afternoon. We now have Coach Candy and Coach Glacy joining me online. So if this is your first time, feel free. The space is a safe space. You can also connect or chat with the coaches that is joining me now online. I also have my better half coach Sean Hoya joining me this afternoon. So you are now watching Relationship. And for those of you who, if this is your first time seeing me or joining me this afternoon, I am Coach Tindy Hoya. I am a certified life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. And I am a proud mom of two teenagers, where one is a young entrepreneur, a budding entrepreneur. She is an animator and she's so happy that she is now enjoying the benefits of her labor. And you know what? We just, uh, it's a product of course, the coaching that we have been getting from the tribe and of course from Master Coaching. So if you're one of those interested to use your skills, do connect with us and we can help you with that. I was also previously an HR practitioner in one of the largest BPO in the country before I went full time in life coaching, and I am the creator and founder of a Women's Epiphany or our coaching community where we have conversation with women who wants to create a better space for themselves in their relationship. And my mission is to help 1 million women to embrace their identity and womanhood, to create a safe mental and emotional space for a family that thrives. So for this afternoon, what we're gonna be talking about is really more of the art of homemaking. When you hear the word homemaking, ano ba yung pumapasok sa isip mo? Pwede bang part ba yan ng home economics? Yeah, well, somehow, yes. So what is really a homemaker? Ano ba? Kasi minsan when you hear the word homemaker, what comes to mind is parang there is parang mababa yung tingin natin kasi ay housewife lang siya. May lang. So, what is really the value of being a homemaker? And remember, being a homemaker is more than just it's more than just being a housewife. Homemaking is actually a ministry. So, have you ever considered that something um, it is something that is also in the Bible, that is also being spoken by God. That's why it's also a ministry. And of course, let's talk about homemaking or homemaker. Ano ba kasi ang homemaking? They say that homemaker, it is about the creation and management of a home. Being a homemaker really is not an easy task. It takes effort and discipline. And it's a decision to do things every day for the family. So, what if you are also a career woman? Hindi ka na ba pwedeng tawaging homemaker? Well, you can still be called one. And of course, when we talk about the creation and management of a home, it's about seeing that things are in order both physically, emotionally, and financially in the household. So hindi lang siyang simpleng kasi minsan ang connotation ng ng mga tao about homemaking is it's more on it's more of doing the house chore, but it's more than that. Another is it's making a home a place that is safe. It is about making a safe place where everyone is able to express without judgment and everyone is feeling secure. So it's also one of those things. Kaya siya homemaking. And third is it is a ministry. It is ministering to the people you love. The way our family feels at home speaks volumes about how we minister to their needs. So it's really something that it's biblical as well. That homemaking is not just about you doing things at home, especially if you're a mom, you're a wife. No, it's not. It's more than that. If you take a look at the Urban Dictionary, buenas tardes, Coach Al. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. So, in the Urban Dictionary, it is defined as um, a person, usually a woman, who cares for her own love, for her own home and family by cleaning, cooking nutritious meals, doing laundry, running errands, caring for pets, working with a budget, organization, etc. She is her own boss and enjoys the freedom of creating her own schedule. She does not have time to be lazy. She realizes the value of the unpaid job as a homemaker because it brings stability to the family and less stress for all. So, if you take a look at it, ang lalim ng definition nung sa Urban Dictionary about being a homemaker. So, it's really more than just you preparing, doing everything or doing house chores inside at home, but it's really more of you managing the household, the finances, the emotional, the physical, the spiritual factors or facets of your family. Kaya nga din siya ministry because it's like um, Jesus gave you the opportunity to be able to care or to minister to the people you love. So yun daw kasi yung homemaking. So taasan natin yung tingin sa pagiging homemaker. It's not just about you doing everything in the house, especially the household chores. So, so what is involved in managing a home? Is there a title that fits all the responsibilities and the tasks involved? And who is responsible for all that is involved? How should each task be accomplished? And what's the best way to go about? So, pag tiningnan mo siya, if you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there is a part wherein we call it the physiological needs. And this is the basic, it's part of the basic human needs. It's about physiological, safety, love, belonging, self-esteem, and purpose. So it's really more of having a home, which is an essential need, having a home management system, which helps meet all essential needs. So it's really about providing for the family, not just the food that they have to eat, but everything. So it is still, since we are advocates of mental health, parang it still encompasses the four. If you're familiar with the coaching-based strategy that we are using for mental health, we have the physical, the mental, the spiritual, and the emotional. So it covers every aspect of that physiological need that a person that all of us need. So part siya ng needs ng tao and how homemaking is really something that caters to it. So I'll give you the 7 essential homemaking habits. So if you're familiar with the 7 habits of highly effective people, there is also what we call the 7 essential homemaking habits. Ano ba kasi ang meron sa homemaking as a woman, as a wife, as a mom? What is really the importance of you having that homemaking habits? And ano ba yung value nun sa family? And how does it empower you to be the woman that you are in the family? So first off, of course, is we have um, the first habit is live with a vision. Lahat naman dapat may vision. It's not just, di ba, we encounter it in the corporate of the vision. But a family should also have a vision. A beautiful, vibrant home doesn't just happen. It must be visualized first. So if you haven't envisioned where you're going, how will you ever get there? So the question that you can ask yourself is, how do you want your family to look like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now? If effective homemakers have a vision, so it's part of you being an empowered woman, an empowered mom, an empowered wife, that you are able to create a vision for your family. It takes a lot of thought and prayer and planning to make a beautiful home a reality. Yes, and it's also going to take work. Hindi lang siya that you visualize it, but you also have to do the work. And for you to be able to do that, it all starts with a vision. It helps to do some backward planning, of course. Imagine how you want your home and family to look like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. Then work back to the present and write down everything you need to do now to make those future dreams a reality. Di ba? Pag may vision ka for the family, it allows you to really be able to see how you want the relationship to look, how you want your kids to be when as they grow up, and it also guides you. Parang you can use it as your guide whenever things are tough. Kami ni Coach Sean, natutunan namin yung mag-vision making when we got certified. And it helps kasi the family should have something where they could anchor to. And mostly it is the vision of the family. Hindi ka naman kasi nag-create ng family just to, yan, mag-asawa ka lang, magkaanak. It's not. There should really be a vision that you have to hold on to. Now, whatever struggle comes in, you are able to go back to the vision. Your anchor is the vision for the family. So it's the first habit that you have to create, and it's not yet too late. Kahit sabihin mong 10 years, 15 years na kayong magkasama, you can still create a vision for the two of you. As long as you're a family, create that vision, because that would really help all of you as you go along the way. Second is, of course, to schedule or to follow a daily schedule or routine. Ask yourself, what is your plan for the family today? From a vision, of course, you need to have a plan for every day. Effective homemakers don't just let life happen to them. Hindi mo lang hinaayaan na parang gigising ka, ito gagawin mo and all. Tapos cycle ulit. It's very prone to burn out pag hindi mo siya, if you don't have like a schedule or a routine that you could follow. Of course, sometimes your plan won't work out. It will be interrupted by either sickness or broken sink, broken toilet in the house, or some other circumstances outside of your control. But sometimes, and at times, it can be interrupted long term. Halimbawa, may nagkasakit sa family. So, yung plan nyo is, yung version nyo is very, parang hindi nyo muna magagawa. But still, you need a plan. Even if you have to revert to an emergency plan, it's still better than nothing. The schedule is going to be the tool that helps you make your dreams a reality. As you do the next thing on your schedule, you'll be checking off your priorities and accomplishing your most important goals little by little. It's the key to making it happen. So the importance really of being able to have a schedule or a routine is it would really show you what's what's next in your list, or what are the things that you can prioritize for your family. So as a homemaker, you have that power. Kaya nga importante talaga yung role mo as a homemaker. Hindi ka naman diyan nilagay para lang maging decoration, para lang maging asawa. Hindi lang siya term. It's something that you really have to be able to do, or the role that you have to do as a homemaker. Third habit that you can create for the family is really getting up early. It's one of the actually successful people are known to get up early. And you can ask yourself, how does getting up early helps you in homemaking? Well, I know this is kind of hard for some of us. At times, andun ka sa moment na gusto mo pang matulog, di ba? Like if you have babies or little ones, at times it's impossible to do it. But as much as you can, or as soon as you can, try to get up early, even before everyone in the house wakes up. And if for example, you don't have children, or another circumstance prevent you from it, do whatever it takes to get up early. Sabi ko nga kanina, the most successful people get up early. So when you're up before the sun, or at least before everyone in the house, you'll have the advantage of some quiet time to yourself to read, pray, exercise, or just get a head start on your day. As a homemaker, you really need to have that time for yourself. It's not something na selfish ka ba that you also want some time for yourself? No, it's not. It's really more of you. It's for your growth as well. As a homemaker, you have decisions to make. You have to support your husband in doing that. And you have the power to do it. So, this is a hard one. Lalo na na pagod ka at late ka na natulog sa gabi. But still, it's something that can really help you out. It's an important key to being an effective homemaker. The fourth habit that you can develop as a homemaker is plan meals. Bakit ba kasi importante yung planning ng meals? This is another important key to running a successful home. It just makes everything better when you've got all the meals planned ahead of time. Having a plan eliminates that decision anxiety of what to, or the anxiety of what to prepare. So what are the meals your family love? So you can create them now. Parang ako kasi ginagawa ko din to. Hindi kasi mahirap din kasi minsan yung magluluto ka everyday, di ba? So what I do is ipi-prepare ko na, magtitimpla na lang o yung mamadali lang nilang gawin. So it also helps me in my homemaking skills kasi I also have some chores that I have to do as well. So, para hindi din nauubos ang oras ko. And, of course, it's also a time for us to bond. Like, kung tatanong ako, ano ba yung gusto nyo? Ano ba yung namimiss nyo ng kainin? It's also one way of me ministering to their needs when I ask them what they want to eat. So, nakaplan na siya. O sige, sa ganitong date, halimbawa, Sunday, let's cook this thing kasi ito yung request nila lahat. So, it's a moment for us as well to enjoy each other's company as we also plan the meals that we want to have in the family. So it opens up a space for conversation. And as a homemaker, it's a great way if you're able to create that space for the family where they are able to really express what they want without questions, without judgment. Because doon mo din maririnig na nagsasalita yung mga anak mo. Have you ever experienced na may moments na hindi talaga nagsasalita yung anak mo? Ako, I did. We did have that. And this is one of the icebreakers that I use. Lalo na nung hindi pa kami coach, minsan ang hirap din. Lalo na nung they are now in their teen years. So, may sarili ng mundo. Sabi nga nila, hindi mo na nga daw mayayaya eh. Kahit nga magsimba, magsasarili na kasi mas gustong kasama ang friends. But fortunately enough, we were able to really create that space for them. And if you're having difficulty really connecting with them, as a homemaker, you can plan the meals and ask them what they want. This will be a great conversation opener for your children and allow them to express. Minsan kasi, allowing them to express will really help them get closer to you. So that's one of the things that you can do. So this is one of the habits that you can develop. Next habit that you can develop is, of course, planning a or um, use a cleaning schedule for the family where all of you can help. Have some plan in mind when it comes to cleaning. Teach your kids as well. Have a chore system. If everyone in the family helps, one person never feel overwhelmed. It's also a way for you to let them see or to give them responsibility, teaching them responsibility. So allow them. This is one of the, as a homemaker, hindi lang kasi yung, as we minister to our family, it's not just about giving them the physical, emotional, financial, spiritual, but it's also creating in them values. And as a mom, as a wife, we have that. We are, as a homemaker, we have that responsibility to also teach our kids responsibility. Yung hindi pwedeng wala silang alam eh. Because you will not be forever in this world. It's one of those things. You can use you can also use this as a bonding moment. Like, you can set a date, like sa amin, every Saturday, everyone has to do something. Or they have to help in the house. Like, pag lunch, my daughter would wash the dishes kasi I have some other chores to do. And my son would also have to clean something else. So parang you are starting them early on what responsibilities. They also have, ikaw yung taga-turo nila eh. Just like how God teaches us, we also have to teach our children. And that's one of your power as a homemaker. You're empowered to teach your children the right values, the right skills, the right behavior. So this is one of the things that you have to really develop as a habit. Next, of course, is declutter and organize. The atmosphere of your home will be so much more pleasant when it's not overtaken by stuff. This is also one of the essential habits of homemaking. And as a homemaker, you also have to be able to declutter and organize. What are the things you need to let go? So, ano to eh, on a spiritual level, what are those things that you have to let go? Things that is not working for the family, things that is not working in the relationship with your husband and your kids. So, hindi lang siya, decluttering and organizing is not just limited to the material things that we have taken hold of. It's true that you can't organize clutter. So getting rid of the clutter comes before organizing things. So this includes really your you're actually teaching as well your kids on what are the things that they can keep and what are the things that they can give away. Hindi naman lahat pwedeng itapon eh. So it's also teaching them how to be mindful of the things that they have, ano ba yung mga meron tayo. So as a homemaker, that's also one of the habits that you need to have, because you are also teaching your kids how to be responsible when it comes to their things, and how it is also to be able to take care of things and to give away things that are no longer needed. So ano siya eh, connected siya in also creating that attitude or that behavior to your kids. And finally, the next step to the 7 essentials of homemaking is, of course, cultivating gratitude and a cheerful spirit. Hindi talaga to nawawala. What are the things you are grateful for? I'm sure you have already heard the old adage, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So, and how true is it? If we're constantly grumbling and complaining, it's going to affect the whole household. So what I'm talking about is shaking off the everyday temptation of having a complaining spirit. In the midst of mundane, dreary, or discouraging days, this habit is the most important, and yet at times it's most difficult. So a homemaker should exude love, warmth, and gratitude to be to be most effective. So it's also about you kasama sa ministering or being a homemaker, kasama doon is teaching our kids gratitude and having a cheerful spirit. Because at the end of the day, the family is the foundation of the society, and the family is the start of creating better humane society or a generation of better kids. So it's not just about, so homemaking encompasses all facets. Hindi lang siya about you creating that or managing the home, but it's also about you creating that safe space, creating better people or a better person in each family member that you have. And sabi ko nga kanina, it's really biblical. In Titus 2, chapter 2, verse 4 to 5, it says, in this way, they can train the young women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled, pure, managers, managers of their households, kind and subject to their own husbands, so that the word of God will not be discredited. So biblical din po ang pagiging homemaker. A home should be a respite from the world, a place where the people who live there have the grace to live, learn, and grow without condemnation. The thing is, we are all human and we make mistakes. But the only way we can truly live like Christ and to show His love within our home is to have a relationship with Him. And as a woman, you have that power to create that space in your home. Remember, you are not just a mom, you are more than a wife, you are a woman. So that's it for me this today. But before that, let me invite you to the Regaining Me coaching workshop that's gonna be on June 6th to July 11th. That's all Sundays at 7 p.m. It's a 6-week journey to make you the empowered woman you should be in your marriage, where you use wisdom and grace to win your husband and keep your family. So join me. Just connect with me. Message me at 0917-806-4200. And investment fee for this is 4,997. But if you, after watching this, if you avail of the program, you only have to pay 3,997. And also, I am inviting you to join me in a Women's Epiphany coaching community. Just click the link on the caption that I'll be sharing and join me, and let's journey together to being the empowered woman that we should be in our marriages. And of course, we have already launched the Be Learning card, but we will soon have another mental model masterclass next month. So we'll keep you updated for the schedule. But if you still want to avail, all you have to do is connect with Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me this afternoon. And as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be a part of what we are doing as an organization of professional, certified life coaches. So do join us again for another coaching conversation tomorrow. That's gonna be Coach Preska for Coaching for Radical Service at 10 a.m. We also have Coaching for Leaf Formation by Coach Cherry at 2 p.m. and Coaching for Purposeful Living with Coach Rizel at 4 p.m. And also we have we're inviting you to join us in Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. This is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live coaching business bootcamp with senior coaching team. And of course, the program package also comes with other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So if you are interested, you want to be a change agent like us, do join us. All you have to do is message us or message any of the coaches, or of course, you can message directly Coach Rizel at 0917-586-1661. So once again, I am Coach Tindy Hoya from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bam Boom! Love Bam Boom! Love Bam Boom! See you!